programs were merely ad hoc initiatives. Now CSR is increasingly institutionalized within an organization and even standardized across industries. We are living now in a world that knows no borders. As we become ever more connected, we can see that globalization is having a profound impact on corporate social responsibility. First, supply chains have globalized and are increasingly a measure of company competitiveness. In its turn, CSR is increasingly integrated into global supply chain via green standards and monitoring health and safety among supply chain subcontractors. Second, multilateral organizations and non-governmental organizations are globalizing CSR. For example, the UN Millennium Development Goals are referred to in the CSR strategies of many companies, including those at the local level. As you know, the MDGs are a set of time-bound goals and targets to reduce global poverty and promote health, education, gender equality, and environmental sustainability. Third, demanding customers from developed countries are driving CSR. European customers are particularly concerned about environmental sustainability. North American customers are particularly concerned about child labor and gender equality issues. Therefore, global and export-oriented companies are responding by adjusting their strategies and operating practices. Fourth, going global is a trend among companies doing business in middle income and emerging economies that represent a growing customer base, including the population at the bottom of the pyramid. Globally mandated headquarters CSR policies are increasingly adapting to local conditions. For example, some host governments are legally requiring CSR or encouraging companies to undertake CSR projects on education and health that may not be directly related to the company's core business, but are of benefit to the local society. Fifth, the quest for global solutions to social issues, including respect and support of the human rights of children, is accelerating even as the solutions appear more localized. The resolution of social issues transcends borders and presents both threats and opportunities. For instance, in the rise of social media and the democratization and globalization of information and news, as was so evident during the Arab Spring. Moving to the relevance of CSR at the national or local level, let me use my own country, Thailand, as an example. Economically, we can proudly call ourselves a developed, middle-income, developing economy, and we can arguably serve as a model for aspiring economies in the Greater Mekong sub-region and beyond. Incidentally, why may we be proud of our economic and financial records? Unfortunately, I can't speak in glowing terms about our political system. Our political system somehow doesn't seem to catch up with the rate of progress in other areas. Recently, I was asked by a foreigner, and the question was, how would you explain the government system in Thailand? And in my usual light mood, I promptly answered that many people believe that we are conducting a democracy in a slightly different version. But the bottom line is that we are governing our country by what I might term as ad hocracy. The Thais are not good at organizing or planning, but we are very good at improvisation. As an export-oriented manufacturing hub, Thai companies are familiar with the operating requirements of globalization. Thailand is a major tourist destination, a foreign investment hub, and a part of global manufacturing platforms and supply chains. So the country can modestly state that it has considerable experience with globalization. With respect to CSR, Thailand is not immune to rising expectations and the need to be even more socially conscious and civic-minded. Our people, as consumers, are growing in sophistication, and they're more conscious of safe and green products. The new generation of employees expect their employers to address social and environmental issues, to be responsible corporate citizens, to use renewable energy, and even to offer a lifestyle in terms of working hours and income to meet family needs and increasing consumption. A primary concern that employees look into is not only how the organization conducts business with, but who the organization conducts business with. Employees pay more attention to the company's codes of ethics and to offers of both living standards and a quality lifestyle. These issues affecting Thailand will also affect other less developed countries as their economies grow. How Thailand responds to the concerns of the people will also serve as a model for other countries with all our mistakes and past errors with these social issues. With your permission, I'd like to digress a bit from the prepared text. I happen to be personally associated with the business group that had thought long and hard about their CSR policy. It started about 10 years ago, and after a series of brainstorming and consultation with experts, we chose a theme